Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to The Gold Project. Today I am back with another budgeting video. You guys have seemed to really like these. And today, I know it's several months ahead of time, but we're going to talk about Christmas budgeting today. Now, before I get to that, if you are not a member of this YouTube community yet, we would love to have you as part of our family by clicking that little red subscribe button below. And I've got a piece of hair in my mouth. And also, while you're at it, also hit that little bell notification, because I have noticed in my personal experience that YouTube does not always do a great job at letting me know when my favorite YouTubers have posted videos. So by clicking that bell notification, it sends me an email and lets me know when they upload videos. So I have done that for all of my favorites. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up. Giving my videos a thumbs up is very helpful for me in respect to YouTube, because it shows YouTube that you are engaged and you enjoy my videos, and it pops up more on the recommended list, which is how we grow our community. So I would love it if you'd subscribe, hit the bell notification, and give this video a thumbs up. So we're going to get right into this with a couple weeks ago, I asked you guys to, on Instagram, to give me some questions that you would like me to answer about Christmas budgeting. Now, I have been Christmas shopping since March. Yes, since March. I have a process that I go through to do Christmas shopping. I will get to all of that. So I want to answer all of the questions first, then show you how I keep up with everything. And basically anything that the questions don't answer, I'm going to try my best to answer them for you. Now, if you haven't seen any of my budgeting videos, I'm going to put some cards above to my budget planner setup, which y'all, it's right here. It is, I've bought a second planner folio just for my planner, my deluxe monthly planner, which is my budget planner. It goes everywhere with me now. It doesn't just stay at home. I look at this every single day because I am trying to tackle that debt snowball. So check that out. I'm going to put the video that Kate did with me over the kids and money management. Was there another one that I did? I don't know. I've got several videos coming in the future, which is how we budget, how we'll work with different ledgers. If there's any budgeting videos that you guys want to see, please leave it in the comments below, because I am trying to fill up my 2019 calendar with at least one budget video a month. So I want to hear what you guys want to see, because that's what I like to share. Okay, enough with my rambling. Let's get to it. So I've got a list of 19 questions here that you guys gave me when I posted on Instagram asking for questions. So I'm going to go through here, and these are, and I mean, if I clear my voice, if I clear my throat a lot, I apologize. I'm fixing to go on round 2 of the cold. I can feel the drainage right now, so I'm clearing my voice a lot. Clearing my throat a lot, I guess you would say. And I'm going to actually get some Mucinex today when I go to the grocery store. So I apologize if I clear my throat a lot. Okay, so let's get right on into this. How do you decide how much to spend per person? I will tell you that we've kind of developed over the years just kind of a not spoken amount, unless we're talking about my kids. So my husband and I will tell you that last year we didn't even do Christmas presents, because we knew we had cheer trips coming up. We had a lot of expenses. And you guys, we didn't want to do the, hey, I'm going to buy you a present and put it on the credit card. Hey, I'm going to buy you a present, put it on the credit card. It's kind of like we didn't have the money, but we're just going to buy you a present because that shows that I care, and charge it, and then we're going to have to pay for it later plus interest. So we didn't do Christmas presents last year. We just did stockings, which was fine. This year, I think we're going to do presents because we have a little bit more income to work with. But you guys, and my husband and I, when we do presents for each other, we don't spend an extravagant amount. He doesn't go out and buy me like a Louis Vuitton purse, or, it's not that type of thing. I will be honest. We normally spend roughly $200 on each other, and sometimes a little over depending on stockings, and that involves stockings and gifts. So, I mean, you might think that's a lot, you may not think that's a lot, but sometimes we do no gifts, sometimes we do gifts. It just depends on how the money is working in our house. For family members, we've just kind of worked into a system to where, like, me and my sister, we usually spend about $50 on each other for presents. We usually spend on the kids, like my nephew, I usually spend about $35 or $40. And my sister does the same for my kids, because you guys, they get so much. It's really not, I don't like my kids to get tons of toys. And I'm probably going to get down into that in just a second, so I'm not really going to address that now. My sister and I normally go in together to get my mom's presents. And it just depends. And my mother-in-law, we like to try to spend the same amount on both of them. I really can't put it down to an amount because it just depends on what we decide to get. But we are not extravagant spenders when it comes to Christmas. We don't feel it's needed. We just like to get each person something to show we care. So I hope that answers the question. But that's about the dollar amounts that we go through. And I'm not going to talk about the kids because I think there's some questions down here that address that. Number 2, do you buy gifts for extended family? Well, I just kind of went into that. We get gifts for my mom, my mother-in-law, my sister, my nephew, my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law. So that's who all gets gifts from us. We don't really do it except for teachers. Now, the teachers get gifts. My hairstylist gets a gift. Derek's Taekwondo instructor gets a gift. So that's the presents that we buy. And then we give Christmas cards out to other members of the family and for close friends. What gift do you do for colleagues, friends, and family? I don't get my colleagues a present. I mean, usually sometimes at our Christmas party we'll play Dirty Santa. So sometimes I participate in that, sometimes I don't. Last year I did not, I just watched. So friends and family, I don't really get friends gifts. Family, I already went into that just now. Number 4, do you buy gifts for the kids in your class? No, I do not. Because, now my sister does, and I keep talking about my sister because my sister is a 2nd grade teacher and I teach middle school. So she does get her kids gifts. And y'all, she's done really good the past couple of years. She's got these really nice Disney books that she got off a website for like $1, and they're normally like $25 a book. So she likes to give books or some kind of educational things to her kids. I have one semester normally over 100 students. So every student we have right now, I think roughly 340 kids in 7th grade. And I have almost all of them, so it's virtually impossible for me to get gifts for all of those students, or I would spend so much money. Number 5, how do you store your gifts you purchase ahead of time? I will tell you that I have the same system that my mom had when I was growing up. My mom had all of our presents in the corner of her closet, and sometimes with a sheet on them, sometimes tucked underneath clothes. And this is what she would say: if you want to ruin your Christmas, just go in there and look under the sheet. But my sister and I never did. We always knew where our presents were. We could go in there and look at any time. I have the same thing. In my linen closet are all of the Christmas presents. My kids know that's where the Christmas presents are. If you want to ruin your Christmas, open the door and you can see them all sitting in there. But they've never once opened the door, because they want to be surprised on Christmas morning. So I don't have kids that snoop through the house and try to find their presents. They're right there in the open. They can look at them if they want to. They just choose not to because they like to wake up on Christmas and open their presents. Number 6, how do you budget for Christmas snacks for parties, etc.? Honestly, I don't, because I don't really have that. I don't have Christmas parties that I go to. Now, I just kind of work it in. Like, we'll do Christmas baking that I will probably share a vlog over. I'm hoping, if it's interesting, it's in my to-do list to share that on a vlog. But like me and the kids will probably do some Christmas baking. We'll probably eat Christmas Eve. I think we're going to do finger foods and stuff after church at my mom's. So we'll purchase food for that. The Christmas luncheon at my school is paid for by the school. So I don't have to bring anything for that. And you guys, that's it. We don't really have Christmas parties. Now, I think Kate and Derek will both have a Christmas party. And we'll probably have to bring like one dish or pay money. But it's not something to where I have to spend an extravagant amount of money for a party. Number 7, how do you handle buying presents for your kids? Do you spend a certain dollar amount per kid, or do they get the same number of presents? Okay, so I will tell you that Derek and Kate do not get a ton of presents for Christmas from us. And I will tell you that every person that buys them a present normally asks me first what to get them. I do not like them to have a ton of toys. Like, we'll have them get, and Kate's at the age, she told me the other day, Mom, I don't want any toys for Christmas. So I like them to get things that they need. Clothes, shoes, coats. Because, you guys, like, I have gone through toys, and Derek only plays with a small percentage of the toys that he has. I actually went through a couple weeks ago and got rid of 2 bags of toys because, you know, I just feel like at times, and I'm guilty of this, we overspend on kids' toys because we think they need it, when in reality they really don't. So, I usually like to get my kids, they usually get from me and their dad, usually it's about 4 presents. They usually get some kind of clothing item. They usually get some kind of fun something that they need, and we like to get them something that they can read, some kind of book. So we like to do needs, wants, and a book, at least, because those are things that we like them to have useful toys and presents. We don't spend an extravagant amount of money on their presents. I'm not going to put a dollar amount to it because I don't think it's needed. But we do like to spend the same amount on each one. So if we get like Kate a, nice hoodie, then we like to get Derek a hoodie of the same price, or maybe shoes that cost about the same. So we like to try to do it to where they get the same number of presents and everything costs about the same. But let's say that Kate gets a pullover that's, let's say $50. And so we'll try to, like if I can't find something for $50 for Derek, maybe I get him 2 shirts and I'll put them in the same box. So they both have the same amount of money and presents at the same time. So we like to kind of even out the number of presents and the amount that we spend for each. But we do not go overboard on presents. And for stockings, I don't know if it's on here. I am going to do a stocking video as part of my Christmas series. If there's anything else that you want me to do at Christmas, I think I have a few more slots for Christmas videos. Please leave some comments down below. I know I'm going to do a plan with me, a clean with me, Christmas decorate with me, present ideas. I'm going to do a shop with me with the Operation Christmas Child boxes that we put together, stocking, I think I have baking. So you guys let me know some other ideas that you would like me to share for videos. Okay, number 8. Is it better to purchase gifts all year round or wait for the sales near the holidays? You guys, I am a person that shops for Christmas presents. Usually I start purchasing Christmas presents after all the birthdays are finished. So Kate's birthday is in March, so as soon as I finish her birthday presents, I'll start with Christmas. And I do that because every paycheck we purchase something. And it's usually, we get paid twice a month on the 10th and the 25th. And I feel like if I do that by Christmas time, I can enjoy the season and I don't have to pull out my credit card. So I find that it's easier to shop year round than to wait for the sales at the holidays, because usually, and you might wonder, how in the world can you do that? I like to buy winter clothes in the summer because they're cheaper. Some things I just know they're going to want. They've mentioned it, and I will put it in my head and I'll watch it as I have a coupon or it goes on sale. So usually every paycheck we spend about $50 or $60. So, I mean, that could buy one present, that could buy a set of stocking stuffers, it could buy all the teachers' presents. It just depends, but we like to spend $50 or $60 a paycheck. Then by the time Christmas rolls around, everything should be purchased. Next, it says, number 9, how do you keep track of all of the sales going on? I don't. I do not keep track of the sales going on. I just know in my mind what I need to purchase, and then I go and search for those items. And let's say that I want to get the kids a pair of tennis shoes, a specific pair of tennis shoes. Then you guys, I will go and I will look at all sites and I will see how much the shoes cost. I like to try shoes.com. They're my favorite place to get shoes unless they don't sell the brand I have or I need. Because normally I can get 30% off, then free shipping and returns there. Shoemall.com is good. Zappos is a last resort because they never offer coupons. So unless it's some kind of brand that never goes on sale, I'll try to use a different site. You guys, I don't pay attention to the sales. I don't go, oh, Kohl's is having a sale. Let me go find something to buy for Christmas. I will have the item in my head and then I'll search sales. So I go in reverse. I don't look at the sales and then find the item. I know the item I'm looking for and then I search for the sales. And you guys, I may find one item. I know I'm going to get this for Christmas and then I will watch it for several months until it goes on sale and it's the price I want. Number 10. Yes, number 10. How do you do stocking stuffers for reasonable prices? Now, I'm going to have a stocking stuffer video, so I'll just lightly go into this, and then I will go into the next question because I am going to share all of this on my stocking stuffer video. You guys, I don't buy junk, or what I consider junk for stocking stuffers because we do socks and like my husband's getting a t-shirt and his stocking this year. We'll do candy. We'll do underwear and panties. We'll do like favorite pins. You guys, I like to put stuff in stockings that is things that we need. Things that we aren't going to go out and buy ourselves. My mom likes to give us gift cards to like Victoria's Secret so we can go out and get panties. So we like to do stocking stuffers that are useful. So therefore, if we have to spend an amount on them, it's going to get used. It's not just straight something that's off the wall and just like a, present that, like silly string or, stamps or something that the kids aren't going to use. We're going to get stocking stuffers that are meaningful and that they need. Okay, next up, we are on question 12. If you Christmas shop year-round, how do you keep up with what you bought and where you have it hidden? Well, I told you guys where I have it all hidden. It's all in that one closet. And how do I keep track of it all? I'm going to share that at the end. That is in here. I will share that at the very end of this video, how I keep track of everything. So stay tuned for that at the end. 13, where do I shop for bargains? I shop everywhere for bargains. It's not just one place. It just depends on what I want to purchase for each person. There's not a specific place that I do all of my Christmas shopping. 14, how exactly do you budget for gifts? I've kind of already went into that. We like to spend $50 or $60 per paycheck. We get paid twice a month on presents. And I kind of know, okay, that's enough for this person. Let me move to the next person. So I have it all kind of written out. Like I know, okay, on the 25th, what presents do I need to buy? And sometimes I'll fill up an Amazon cart and I'll leave it sitting there. And then when the 25th or the 10th rolls around, I just hit buy. So that's usually how I do it. I already know when the next paycheck comes along what I am purchasing for that paycheck. 15. Do you ask for ideas or do you do themed gifts? I listen. I don't do themed presents. I just kind of get what people need. I don't theme my gifts. I just like, this is what this needs to be called. Christmas budgeting, purchasing what you need, because that is what I do. And you guys, I also help my mother-in-law and my mom do presents. I will do all of the shopping for them. I even pick my own presents out, because here's the thing. They are both single. My mom is a widow now. And I know what everybody wants. Like my sister, if she wants something for Christmas, my mom will say, okay, tell Kristen, and then I'll take care of the present, because I will watch presents. I will purchase them when they're on sale. I know what websites to go to get discounts on certain things. So I do all of the Christmas shopping, because y'all, I would rather them purchase things that we all need and we're going to use than for them to go out and spend their hard-earned cash on things that are just going to sit in a closet. So I always do the shopping for them too. They just pay for it so that they can get the most for their money. Did I answer that question? I hope I did. 16, how do you give meaningful gifts to kids when they get large quantities of things? Because we try for our kids not to get large quantities of things. We feel like they get presents and happies throughout the year. So we try to make Christmas, we don't go out and spend, thousands of dollars on our kids, because I really don't think that it's needed. I don't think that if we buy them both a laptop, that shows them that we care more than if we bought them, a t-shirt. We try to make it more about family and giving than about what they get. That's why we always do a Operation Christmas Child box or some kind of giving around Christmas. We always make it more about the experience and about the reason for Christmas than about the gifts. And we don't want everybody to spend tons of money on them, because they don't need it. They are appreciative. We've been blessed with 2 kids that are very thankful and that are very caring, and that they don't ask for tons of things. Seriously, I get asked this, I think, every year about my kids and asking for presents. They really don't ask for a whole lot. They don't. I listen to what they want throughout the year and what they need. So if I hear them say, Mom, I'd like this pullover, I'll try to find it for them on a discount. And that's something they need, because when it gets cold, they need a pullover or some kind of jacket. But I've been blessed with kids that don't feel like they need, Xboxes and extravagant things. They are happy with anything that we get them. Okay, next one is 17. When do you start purchasing gifts? I think I already answered this. Normally I like to start in March or April on presents after all the birthdays are taken care of. Next, do you do a sinking fund for it or save till December, or do you purchase things as you go every month? I just went over that. We like to purchase on the 10th and 25th of every month. We spend about $50 or $60 per gift. Let's say you may have this question. Well, what if you have a item that costs $100 and your budget for one paycheck is only $50 or $60? Well, that means that we will not buy a present on the 10th and we'll wait to the 25th, and we'll use both the 10th and the 25th money together to buy that one present. So that's usually how that works. We usually will kind of combine 2 paychecks in one to purchase that present or presents. Last, do you think gift cards are a good gift for someone? How do you know how much to put on them? This is an excellent question, because there are people on both sides of this fence. I have relatives that do not want to give me gift cards for Christmas and almost refuse to. But you guys, I like to give gift cards. Unless you have somebody in your family like my sister, and she might be watching this. She is not a good person to give gift cards to. I'm sorry, Anna, if you're watching this, but you know it too. Because my sister will hoard gift cards and she will somehow hide them from herself. And she'll text me like a few months ago. She was like, I wanted to purchase this stuff from Victoria's Secret, and I found all these gift cards that I had. I'm like, Anna, that doesn't surprise me one bit. So she loses gift cards. Somehow she'll misplace them or she'll hide them from herself, and you never know if she's going to use them or not. So there are some people that need gift cards, and there's some people that don't need them. So I do not get her gift card. She gets a gift from me because the gift card, I don't know if she's going to misplace it. I use my gift cards. My mom usually gets us a gift card in our stocking for Victoria's Secret so we can buy panties or anything like that. So you guys, I have that gift card spent the day after Christmas because I'll watch when they have their semi-annual sale, when they have that and free shipping, and I'll use my gift card that my mom gets me. So anytime somebody gets me a gift card, I use it. But you guys, it just depends on who it's for. Like if I get my kids a gift card for Christmas, which I am. They're getting gift cards for Christmas this year. They're not going to be watching this because we're planning a secret trip that we're hoping they don't find out about. So they're each getting gift cards and they're not going to know what they're for until next year. But that's the only time. But I do like to give certain people gift cards. It just depends on the person. And it depends on how much I usually spend on them. So gift cards are good for some people. They're not good for other people. So you just have to know the recipient to know if you need to give them a gift card. So you guys, that is all for all of the questions that you guys have asked me. I hope I have answered all of them thoroughly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you my monthly deluxe planner and how I have all of the Christmas presents organized in the back of that planner. Now I am standing in front of my budget planner, and you guys saw me put this together on my budgeting video. Make sure if you've not seen that, I have that in the card above. So this is how I get all of my monthly bills scheduled out, where I pay it, and all of that. And then I have my debt snowball at the very back. Then behind my debt snowball, I have Christmas lists. And yes, I am showing you the items that I have purchased for Christmas and that Santa has communicated to me that he is going to give the kids. Now, if you did not watch that video to where I set this up, I will tell you that Santa and I do communicate, and we do let each other kind of know in different ways what the kids are getting and what he is bringing them from the North Pole and all that. So, I am showing you everything that I have so far. Now, you may wonder why some of them are numbered. So, let me share with you before I get into all of that, before I get into all that, let me share with you how I have it all set up. So, we've got 3 tabs here that say Kate, Derek, and everyone. So, Kate has a page, Derek has a page, and then everybody else has a page. So all of those can fit on one. So with the kids, I have them numbered. And that is because I'll know 1 goes with 1 here. 2 goes with 2 here. So I told y'all at the beginning that we try to do the same amount of presents and cost for presents. So this is how I know that I have done that. So I number them off. Well, this item here costs about as much as this item here. Well, this item here costs about as much as this item here. So that is why it's numbered, and the same thing down here at the bottom. Same thing. So that is how I keep it all in track and to know how much I have spent, if they have equal number of presents, and all of that. So all of this is laid out. Anytime I make a purchase for a present, it gets written back here. And this same thing, same way it's set up for Derek's. This has been a great system. Last year, I purchased a little side planner for Christmas, and y'all, it was just way too much. I didn't like the way it was set up. And this year, having it right here in this budget planner makes it fantastic. I know exactly where to come and where to write down the presents I have, and it keeps me on track so I know what's in my closet. And then we have the page for everybody else. So I've got my husband and his stocking, my mom, my mother-in-law, my sister, my nephew, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and then teachers and my mom's stocking. So since my mom is a widow now, we do get her a stocking just so when we open stockings and everything Christmas morning, she has something to open too. So this is where I keep all of those. And if you're wondering, the little stickers here are Erin Condren, and I think, yes, they're in the back of the planners, both planners. So you guys, that is how I have my Christmas budgeting pages set up. It's super easy, but it keeps me on track. I know exactly what I've purchased and if I have the same amount of things for my kids. So you guys, that is all for this Christmas budgeting video. I hope you guys, I have answered all of the questions that you have had. If there are any additional questions that you have, leave those in the comments below. Shoot me an email. I will answer them, or if I have enough questions, I'll do a second video answering all of them. I want to make sure that I answer all these questions for y'all because I do have a system to it, and I want to make sure that I answered all the questions about my system. So I hope you hit that little red subscribe button below to become a part of this YouTube community, and I hope you give this video a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, you guys, so that we can grow our community and get the engagement going on my channel. So you guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.